Hi everybody, how are you? I'm Miss Khulud. Today we are going to have our grammar lesson and it's name Hi, Unit 1. Okay, the grammar lesson is about group of tenses. We are going to know about three tenses. Today, let's see first tense what we are going to do. Present perfect continuous. I have been plus verb ing. Of course, when we have continuous, so we are going to put ing as we know. Okay, let's see. Study this situation. If I say, is it raining? No, but the ground is wet. It has been raining. So what did you understand from it? Let's think of it. Is it raining? No, but the ground is wet. It has been raining. It was raining and there is a result in the present. So, have, has been, verb ing is the present perfect continuous. Let us see. When is it used? Let us see this example. I am tired. I have been working in the garden. Why are you so dirty? What have you been doing? Yes. So, I am used for an action that has recently stopped or just stopped. There is a connection with now, or I can say there is a connection with the present. So, I use the present perfect tense when I am talking about an action or activity which has recently stopped or just stopped, and there is a connection with now or with the present. Okay, the other way also I can use it with. See this example. I have been playing tennis for 10 years. He has been learning English since he was 10. So I have here for actions repeated over a period of time when we want to say how long. So we use also the present perfect when we are present perfect continuous when we are talking about an action that is repeated over a period of time and when we want to say for how long is it. So again, I am using the present perfect when I am talking about two things. That is, for an activity that has recently stopped, for an activity that has recently stopped or just stopped, but there is a connection with now. And for actions that repeated over a period of time when we want to say how long. Okay, see this one. Of course, I, you, we, they takes have been plus verb ing. He, she, it takes has been plus verb ing. Now, when do we use it? We use the present perfect continuous for an activity that has recently stopped or just stopped. There is a connection with now. I have repeated it, sorry. There is another example. You are out of breath. Have you been running? You are out of breath. Have you been running? You are out of breath now. Okay, okay. Paul is very tired. He has been working very hard. He is tired now. So what here? There is it's an action happen or an activity that happened and stopped, and there is a connection at the time now. Okay. Okay. It began raining 2 hours ago, and it is still raining. It began raining 2 hours ago, and it is still raining. So, how long has it been raining? It has been raining for 2 hours. Now we want to know the time for how long it happened. We use the present continuous tense in this way with how long, for, and since. The activity is still happening, as in the example, or has just stopped. Okay? Okay. The present perfect continuous is often used with words and phrases like all day, all week, all year, etc. And for since, just, extra, as well as for actions repeated over a period of time, as well as for actions repeated over a period of time. How long have you been learning English? How long have you been learning English? You are still learning it. Yes, I am still learning English. Tom is still watching TV. He has been watching TV all day. He has been watching TV all day. Where have you been? I have been looking for you the last half hour. We have been working for hours. I need a rest. This is an example. Every morning they meet in the same cafe. They have been going there for years. This is an example of the present perfect continuous. Note, the present perfect continuous is not normally used with the words ever and never. So I am not using ever and never normally with present perfect continuous. In this case, we use present perfect simple. For example, have you ever flown in a helicopter before? I can't say, have you ever been flying in a helicopter before? No, that's wrong. So, ever and never, I use it with only present perfect simple. Okay? Okay. Not another way is also in the present perfect continuous is not used with the stative verbs. This case we use present perfect simple. As I told you, stative verbs I can't use it with continuous at all. Even if it's present continuous, present perfect continuous, I can't use the stative verbs with the continuous. For example, have you known each other long? Not have you been knowing. No, I can't say have you been knowing. Have you known each other long? I haven't liked ice cream since I ate too much and was sick. Not I haven't been liking. I haven't been liking. No, I can't say it. Okay, the stative verbs as I have described before are thinking, existence, emotions, the human senses, appearance and positions, and relationships between things. These are the stative verbs that I can't use it with the continuous tense. Some verbs such as be, have, imagine, look, see, smell, taste, think are stative verbs with one meaning and non-stative verbs with another meaning. For example, I can use them, but I can use it not in the same meaning, in another meaning, which gives me another meaning. Okay? Okay. This is the present perfect continuous, and now we are going to explain the past continuous. What is the past continuous? When I'm talking about two or more actions happening at the same time in the past. So when I'm talking about two or more actions happening at the same time in the past, I am using the past continuous. They were playing while I was walking. They were eating as I was cooking. So when I am using the past continuous tense, when I'm using two actions happening at the same time, I'm using the two actions at the past continuous tense. Okay, another also is an action that was interrupted by a short action. The short action will be in the past. I was walking while it started to rain. So which action happened first? I was walking happened first, and what interrupted it started to rain. The short action, I will use it in the past simple tense. An action happening at a certain point in the past. As I told you, continuous means something in point of time. I was sleeping at 9 o'clock last night. I was sleeping at 9 o'clock last night. The positive form, as we know, I, he, she, it takes was plus verb ing, we, you, they takes were plus verb ing, and in negative I am putting wasn't and weren't. And let's go to the present continuous tense. When do we use it? We use the present continuous tense when we are talking about things that are doing now, things that are going to do now, still doing. We are revising some tenses right now. Now, at the time of speaking, I am doing it. I also use it for temporary situations. Like Julia is living in Paris for a few months. Julia is living in Paris for a few months. Not permanent situation, but for temporary situation, I am using the present continuous. Usually she lives in London. Okay? Okay. For situations which are slowly changing, I am getting better and better at speaking English. So it doesn't mean that I can speak English very well. No, slowly, slowly, bit by bit, I can speak English. So also I use the present continuous when I'm talking about slowly changes situation. Okay. And the fourth is for temporary or new habits. That is, I am drinking too much coffee these days because I'm so busy at work. So for new habits, I use present continuous also. So when I'm talking about new habits, I'm using present continuous. This is a new thing that you have learned before. You didn't learn before. So for temporary or new habits, I'm going to use the present continuous tense. And annoying habits, something annoying it's okay, so I am using the present continuous tense for something annoying, usually with always. My flatmate is always leaving the kitchen in a mess. My flatmate is always leaving the kitchen in a mess. So when I'm talking about an annoying habit and I have to put always at that time, I'm also talking, I'm also using the present continuous tense. Okay. So, and also for definite future plans. I am flying to London tomorrow. I am flying to London tomorrow. So I'm using it also for definite future plans. So I hope you understand our lesson today. And if there is anything, I'm going to explain it in class. Thank you very much for listening.